What's up, everybody? Back today again with another video. Today we're going to be introducing a new member of the channel. His name is George, and here he is.
My friend, can say hello.
My name is George. I'm a cool person. I like football. Pretty much do everything. Chill dude, you know.
All right, George. Welcome to the channel. We're glad to have you here. It's an honor to have another member of the NFL community out there. Tell us what your favorite team is and why they're your favorite team.
My favorite team is Green Bay. The reason why my favorite team is Green Bay is because Jordy Nelson, he's fast and he's an awesome catcher.
You got any family that is Green Bay fans?
Nope. Everybody else is Bills fans in this house.
Oh, wow. Wow, what's that like, man?
I feel like I'm at war all the time.
Well, it's great to have you on the show, man. We got something good planned for the show tonight. Actually, we're going to go ahead and dive into the Week 1 picks. And we're going to pull out all the NFL games for this week, and we're going to go ahead and get you off to a fresh start on the channel. How's that sound, man?
Sounds good, man.
All right, here we go. So the first game, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be the Thursday night football game. It's going to kick off the week. It's the Jets going to Buffalo to play an AFC East rival. It's going to be a huge game. Emotions are running wild because both teams started out 0-1. Nobody wants to go to 0-2, and both teams have a really hard schedule following these games. What's your call on this game, George?
Going to show up and play, and then the defense is going to show up. It's going to be a tough game, man. I think the Bills might pull it out just because of what happened last year. It was a heartbreaker for New York fans. But if the Jets play their cards right, then they might have a win.
All right. Well, I do think it's going to be a very, very difficult game for both teams to win because both teams are in the top 5 and the top 10 of the defenses in the NFL, you know. They both provided a lot of confusion and struggle for the teams they faced last week. I think that Bills held the Ravens to just 13 points on the scoreboard. I think and the Jets, you know, they racked up 7 sacks. Their defense looked really stout against Andy Dalton, one of the premier quarterbacks in the NFL in the regular season. But I do think that the more talented team is going to win this game. Going to take the Jets by a score of 27-13. A lot of people say it's going to be close, but I don't think it'll be so close. I think last year's game was just a shell of what we can see, and I think it's going to be a really heated game. You know, you're going to see Rex Ryan against his former team. There's going to be all kinds of storylines. The Jets returned to Buffalo after their season ended there last year, so emotions are running wild. I think that New York just wants it more. They're going to pull it off. 27-13. All right, now we're going to go to the next game. We got the 49ers going to Carolina. The 49ers somehow dominated the Rams last week, or this past Monday night, and the last game for Week 1. They've had a short week. They're going to go all the way to Carolina to play a Panthers team that's had 10 days of rest, and they're angry. They started out the season 0-1. I don't think this is a good matchup for the road team, the 49ers, not just because they have to go coast to coast and come all the way to the East Coast, but because the Panthers are angry and there's that factor, and Cam Newton and their roster is way too talented for the San Francisco defense and their offense to be able to try to play against. So I'm going to take the Panthers in a very big dominant victory here. What do you see happening, George?
I think Cam feels about last week going against Denver and how it played out. Because last year I know he lost in the Super Bowl. It was a big moment for him. And he fell to their defensive pressure. So how do you think he's going to come back from that and go and beat the San Francisco 49ers?